Chloe, can you buy me the new designer bag? I really, really want it.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, once I marry Samuel, we'll be family, right? Isn't it pretty common for an older sister-in-law to get gifts for her younger sister?
Oh, wait, what? How does that even make sense?
I mean, it's only natural for my sister-in-law to be nice to me.
Hold on a second. So just because we'll be in-laws, I'm supposed to buy you a designer bag? I've never heard of anything like that.
Oh, come on. I'm still young, and it'd be embarrassing if I didn't have at least one designer piece. Especially when I'm standing next to Samuel. If I look cheap, it'll make him look bad too.
No. You should buy it yourself. I buy my own stuff too.
Seriously, stop being so cheap. Chloe, you live pretty well, don't you? Your clothes and accessories are always stylish. So if you have the extra money, you could share a little with me.
Why would I have to buy it in the first place? I buy my own clothes with the money I earn.
Oh, come on. Don't be so uptight. Family's supposed to help each other out, right? Once I marry Samuel, I'll be doing my part for the family too.
If that's the case, then why don't you start by working hard and buying your own designer stuff? I mean, aren't there more important things to focus on?
Huh? More important things? Like what?
Like saving money or planning for the future, you know? Practical things.
Jesus, that stuff can wait. What matters is now. I want to look good now, so I need designer stuff.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Anyway, there's no reason for me to buy you a designer bag.
What? Why are you being so cold? We're family.
Yeah, even if we're family, that doesn't mean I have to buy you an expensive bag just because you asked. Besides, isn't that something your boyfriend should be getting you?
Oh wait, but when I asked Samuel, he got mad and told me not to waste money. That's why I thought you would help me out.
Yeah, no. Samuel's absolutely right.
What? You're so mean. You could treat me just a little.
How much is this designer bag anyway?
Well, around $2,000.
Hold on. $2,000? How do you even have the nerve to casually ask for something that expensive?
I mean, yeah, it's pricey, but this is totally normal. All the influencers have them.
Oh, yeah. Because they work and pay for themselves.
But I am planning to work hard, so at least help me out this one time.
That's not helping. That's just straight up begging. Wait, are you planning to rely on me like this from now on?
Huh? Well, I mean, if you got the money, I might ask for a little here and there.
Yeah, no. Not happening. You should buy your own stuff, and if you keep thinking like this, life's gonna be rough for you.
Oh, come on, you're no fun. Whatever. I'll just ask someone else.
Yeah, good luck with that. Pretty sure no one's buying you that bag.
Chloe, are you busy right now? I know it's late, but I wanted to talk to you about something. So I thought I'd text you on what's up. Is this a good time?
I just put the kids to bed, so I can talk now. Did something happen?
Actually, it's about Luna. Lately there have been a lot of things bothering me and I'm not sure what to do anymore.
I see. Is it about how she treats Eva? We talked about that a little before, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm really sorry for bringing up the same issue again. But when things don't get resolved, it just keeps weighing on me.
Oh, don't worry about it. The fact that you're thinking so hard about it just shows how much you care. As Luna's boyfriend, of course, you'd be concerned.
Exactly. Even though Eva isn't my biological child, if I'm serious about marrying Luna, I can't just ignore it.
I see. You're already living together. So, of course, you have to think about the future, including Eva.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes, I wonder if Luna truly cares about Eva. I know she doesn't mean any harm, but she just seems so indifferent toward her. Like, she doesn't really see Eva as part of her daily life.
I get what you mean. But Luna's only 22, right? She's still at that age where she wants to have fun and focus on herself. And Eva is only 10 months old. Luna's only been a mom for 10 months too. So maybe she still hasn't fully grasped what it means to be a mother. With so little experience, it's natural that she'd still be immature in some ways.
I understand that, I really do, but for example, even when Ava is fussy, Luna just keeps playing mobile games. Even when she cries, she doesn't try to comfort her and just ignores her. She decides meal times based on her own schedule. So even when Ava is starving, she just says, "Wait a sec," and keeps scrolling on her phone. At this point, it's not even about being a mother. It's like she doesn't even see the child right in front of her. Honestly, it's making me really worried.
Oh, that's definitely a problem. It's like she hasn't fully embraced being a mother yet. Or maybe she just isn't truly facing Eva head on. But honestly, the fact that you're this concerned shows how amazing you are, Samuel.
Huh? Amazing? How?
I mean, most guys in your position wouldn't worry this much. You're not even biologically related to Eva, yet you're taking her situation so seriously. Not everyone would do that.
I've been by Eva's side since the day she was born. I've changed her diapers, fed her milk, and stayed up with her through the night when she cried. And even if we don't share the same blood, if I marry Luna, I will be Eva's father. That's why I don't want to approach this half-heartedly. I want to take full responsibility as her father.
If you're that committed, then as Luna's sister-in-law, I won't hold back. If Luna is struggling as a mother or still unsure about parenting, then you need to support her.
Support her? You mean me supporting Luna?
Exactly. Parents might seem like they have it all together, but in reality, everyone is just figuring out as they go. There's no such thing as a perfect parent from the start. They make mistakes. Things don't go as planned. It's all part of the process. That's why it's so important to support each other, fill in the gaps, and grow together. If you have a solid mindset, Samuel, then by communicating that to Luna, she might start changing as a mother too. And vice versa. If you two work together and support each other, you can build a strong relationship.
I see. So parents don't have to be perfect from the start. As long as we take our time and grow together, that's what matters. Maybe I've been thinking about this too rigidly. Thank you, Chloe.
Well, it's not set in stone that you'll get married yet, but if that time comes, I'll be counting on you to take care of each other.
Got it.
Chloe, I have some news. I'm so excited. I just have to tell you.
What's up?
You ready for this? Samuel and I are going on a trip to Hawaii.
Oh, for the upcoming long holiday? That sounds great. You should go all out and enjoy yourselves. How long are you going for?
3 weeks. I'm taking some extra vacation days on top of the holiday, so we're going all in on relaxation.
3 weeks? Wow, that's amazing. It's not often you get to take such a long trip. Sounds like it's going to be an unforgettable experience. Go enjoy yourselves.
Thanks. I'm so excited. So, actually, I have a little favor to ask.
Huh? A favor? Oh, why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Well, since this trip is just for Samuel and me to enjoy, I was wondering if you could take care of Eva while we're away. Just for 3 weeks. Please.
What? Hold on. Isn't that way too long?
Oh, come on, please. This is supposed to be a special trip, and if Ava is there, we won't be able to relax at all. I don't want to be bothered the whole time.
Wow. Hold on. Watch how you're saying that. I get that taking care of a small child is tough and that they require a lot of attention, but isn't that part of making memories as a family? You can still enjoy a trip even with a baby, you know.
No way. Chloe, you have kids, so you get it, right? Ava is only 10 months old. She wakes up crying at night. We'd have to carry so much extra stuff, and we'd have to be careful about her meals. If we had to worry about all that, the whole trip would just be taking care of Eva. We wouldn't get any time to just enjoy ourselves.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but sorry, I can't do it. We already have plans for the holiday. And no matter how close we are as family, taking care of someone else's child for 3 weeks is a huge responsibility.
Oh, don't worry, I don't mind at all.
No, we're the ones who should mind. What if something happens? And if you need someone to watch Eva, why not ask your parents first? Wouldn't your mom and dad be happy to help?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Huh? Why not?
Well, know, I broke up with Eva's dad right after I got pregnant. And during all that, I got into a huge fight with my parents, so we're basically not on speaking terms.
Wait, seriously? You still haven't contacted them? It's been over 6 months.
Yeah, my parents are super stubborn. They've always been the type to get mad and hold grudges over the smallest things. But whatever, that doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that you need to take Eva for me.
Well, I would like to help, but this time I really can't. I'm really sorry, okay?
What? Are you serious right now? This is unbelievable. It's just this one thing. What's the big deal? Your own sister-in-law is begging you.
No matter how much you ask, I can't do it. Just take Eva with you and enjoy the trip.
I'm literally asking you nicely. Gosh, you're the worst, Chloe. Forget it. If that's how you want to play, then fine. I've got other ways to handle this. Chloe, it's been a while, huh? Sorry for just leaving my kid in the car and heading off on vacation.
Oh, Luna, you're back. But what are you even talking about?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb. Thanks so much for taking care of Eva for 3 whole weeks. I'm coming to pick her up now.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, stop messing around. I told you on WhatsApp before we left, didn't I? I said I was leaving Eva in the car for you. You even read the message. So you did take her in, right?
Oh, that message. Yeah, I read it, but I had no idea what you meant, so I didn't even respond. Also, we don't even own a car.
What? Stop joking. There's no way that's true. I mean, last year when I gave birth, you came to pick me up by car, remember? I just assumed you still had it.
That car? We sold it earlier this year. My husband takes the train to work, and as long as I have my bike, I can get around just fine. It was expensive to maintain, so we decided to let it go.
Wait, what? Hold on, are you serious right now?
Of course I am. Wait, you can't be serious, right? You actually left Eva in a car? You're joking, right? There's no way this is real.
I'm not joking.
What? So you really... Where's Eva right now?
I don't know. I was sure it was your car. Oh, what'd I do? I never thought this would happen. Eva, where did she go?
Wait, calm down. So you're saying you left Eva in someone else's car? Normally, the owner would notice and take her to the police.
But what if they didn't? What if no one realized she was there? What if something happened to her? I never meant for this to happen, I swear.
This isn't the time to regret it. Call Samuel right now and get him to help search.
But even if we search, we don't even know whose car it was. How are we supposed to find her? Where do we even start?
Even so, it's your responsibility as her mother to try. Stop crying and do something. I'll call the police, so you need to do everything you can to find Eva now.
Okay. Samuel, any updates? What do we do? Did you find Eva?
No, sorry. We still don't have any leads. Did you find anything on your end?
No, nothing. No matter where I look, no matter who I ask, there's not even a single clue about Eva.
Damn it. For now, we just have to keep searching. Chloe already contacted the police, so if they find anything, they'll let us know right away.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, we will find Eva, right? There's no way. There's no way she'll stay missing forever, right?
How the hell should I know? More importantly, how did it even come to this? You told me that you left Eva safely with Chloe. So how the hell did she end up abandoned in a stranger's car?
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't check properly.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it. What if something happens to Eva?
But I didn't message Chloe, so I thought it would be fine.
Just calling isn't the issue here. Leaving a 10-month-old baby alone in a car? What the hell were you thinking?
I never thought it would turn out like this. I really believed it was Chloe's car. I never imagined something like this would happen.
Even if it was Chloe's car, what you did is unforgivable as a mother. Even if Eva is safe, that doesn't change what you did.
I know that better than anyone. I regretted it this whole time. Why did I do something so stupid? My mind is a complete mess.
If you really mean that, then never do something like this again. Ava is your daughter. It doesn't matter if you're young or inexperienced. None of that is an excuse. To Eva, you are her only mother.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I swear I'll never do anything like this again.
Sorry, I got too heated. I didn't know what happened, and meanwhile, I was just off enjoying a 2-week vacation with you. It's not fair to put all the blame on you. I'm sorry.
No, I should be the one apologizing. Let's just find Eva soon, and then the 3 of us can go on a trip together, okay?
Luna, good morning. I was just wondering how you were doing, so I thought I'd text you.
Excuse me?
Are you feeling okay? I heard you were searching for Ava all night.
I don't have time to worry about how I'm feeling. More importantly, if we don't find Ava, I don't know what I'll do. What about you, Chloe? Did the police contact you? Any new information?
The police? There haven't been any updates, because I never actually called them in the first place.
What? Wait, what are you saying? That's not funny, even as a joke. Stop messing around.
I'm not joking. I never called the police because Ava is safe. She's been at my house this whole time.
What? Wait, Ava was found? Oh, seriously? She's safe? Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Well, I mean, found isn't exactly the right word, because she was never missing in the first place.
What? What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry. I know this is a lot to take in, but just stay calm and listen, and I'll explain everything step by step. First of all, the car where you left Ava, yes, that was our car. But the part where I said we sold it, that was a lie. Ava was never missing. She's been safe at my house this entire time.
Wait, hold on a second. So you've been lying to both me and Samuel this whole entire time?
I wouldn't exactly call it lying. To be precise, we only kept it from you. Samuel knew the truth from the very beginning.
Wait, what? Samuel knew about this? What is going on? I don't understand anything anymore. Just what is happening right now?
The thing is, Samuel had already been talking to me about this for a while. He was worried. He wasn't sure if you really loved Eva, or if you felt any sense of responsibility as her mother.
Samuel? He was worried about that?
Yeah, from what he's seen of you, your attitude, the way you talk about Eva, he couldn't help but have doubts. That worry had been eating at him for a long time, and then this whole situation happened.
Are you talking about when I left Ava in your car?
Yeah. To put it bluntly, what you did was the worst possible thing a mother could do. That's why Samuel was furious. He even said he wanted to break up with you. But at the same time, no matter what happened between you two, he still worried about Ava. So we decided to stage this whole thing.
So, you lied to me and made me believe Ava was missing?
If this whole situation hadn't made you worry about Eva, we were planning to contact Child Protective Services and have her taken into custody.
No way.
But you did regret what you did, and you searched for her nonstop, barely even sleeping. It was your own fault to begin with, but still, you were genuinely worried as a mother. Seeing that, Samuel decided to give you one last chance.
Samuel?
I'll tell you this up front. I still think it would be better to have Ava taken into protective care right now. I sympathize with your situation, but as a mother myself, I can't just let this go.
I see.
But Samuel was willing to beg me if it meant giving you another chance. So don't ever betray that trust. And don't ever forget the fear you felt when Ava was gone.
I won't. I'll do my best. I swear I'll never do something this stupid again.
Chloe, good evening. I really can't thank you enough for everything you've done. I don't even know how to express my gratitude. Seriously, thank you for everything. Because of you, Luna has completely changed. She's truly reflecting on what she did from the bottom of her heart.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. I just wanted to teach Luna a lesson for abandoning Ava. If that ended up changing her for the better, then I guess that's a good thing.
At that time, I was so blinded by anger at Luna that I couldn't think straight. I was ready to break up with her, but at the same time, I couldn't stop worrying about Ava. I kept wondering if leaving was really the right choice, and you helped me find the answer.
I appreciate you saying that, but really, I didn't do anything. Honestly, I still think it would be best for Luna and Ava to take some time apart.
I'm sorry. I know it's selfish of me, but if Luna has truly changed for the better, then I don't want to separate them. A child as young as Ava, it would be too cruel for her to be taken away from her mother.
I understand how you feel, so I won't say anything more. But don't ever forget, no matter what, Luna did what she did.
Yeah, but I mean it. She's really changed. She's paying more attention to Ava now, and I guess you could say she's finally starting to act like a mother. She even has these moments where she looks like one. She's still a bit childish at times, though. But I guess that's part of her charm.
Alright, that's enough. If you're going to gush about her, do it somewhere else. I've got my own husband and kids to take care of, you know.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine. More importantly, what about the wedding? Are you still thinking about it?
Of course. Luna has changed, and I'm seriously considering it now. Ever since I first thought about marrying her, I knew I wanted to be Ava's father. At this point, I can't think of her as anything other than my own daughter.
I see. Well, that's good. The best outcome would be for everything to work out and for you two to get married without any problems. Luna, what are you doing? Disappearing all of a sudden is completely irresponsible. Where are you right now?
Oh, sorry. A friend suddenly called and invited me out. I'll be back at your place by tonight, so just watch Ava until then, okay?
Excuse me? What are you talking about? You don't just decide that on your own. Just because you were visiting my house, you think it's okay to sneak out while I'm cooking without saying a word? What if something had happened to Ava?
Well, I was going to say something, but you were on the phone, right? I don't want to interrupt.
You're worried about the wrong things. You shouldn't just leave Ava hanging in the living room while you step out, even if we're inside the house. Do you not remember what happened when you left her in a car?
I do feel terrible about that. I reflected on it deeply. But this time it's not a car. It's inside a house. And not just any house, my own brother's house. You were right there in the kitchen, so I figured it would be fine.
Where do you see anything fine about this? I didn't even know you left. Of course I had no idea Ava was left alone. What if I had suddenly needed to step out during that time? What do you think would have happened then?
But Chloe, you didn't go out, right? So in the end, nothing actually happened.
That's not the point. Why are you being so careless about this? Eva can crawl, and she's even starting to walk a little. If you take your eyes off her for just a second, she could fall and hit her head or put something dangerous in her mouth. If you really thought about it, you'd know how many things could go wrong.
I am her mother. I do know that, even without you telling me. I always make sure things are safe for her, and I do think about these things.
Then why did you do this? You promised me you'd never do something like this again.
But this is a completely different situation. Anyway, my friends are waiting for me, so I've got to go. Take care of Eva for me, okay?
Hey, Luna? This conversation isn't over. Luna?
Luna, what the hell are you doing?
Huh? Samuel?
Chloe just called me. She told me you left Ava alone. Again.
No, that's not true. Chloe was right nearby. It's not like I just abandoned her. Okay, fine. I should have said something to Chloe before I left. But other than that, what's the problem? This was completely different from last time. It's not like it was a big deal, right? What exactly did I do wrong?
Are you seriously asking that? Even after everything Chloe and I told you, you still don't get it?
But this situation was different from before. And honestly, I don't even really understand why you're so mad. I don't get what the big deal is.
I see. If that's how you feel, then there's nothing more to say.
Right? I mean, getting yelled at for something I don't even understand just doesn't sit right with me. I thought you, of all people, would get that, Samuel.
Yeah. And now, I completely understand that I can't do this anymore. Honestly, I should have listened to Chloe from the start and have Ava taken into protective care.
What? Wait, what do you mean by that? You're on my side, aren't you?
I wanted to be, but for me to be on your side, you needed to act like a responsible person. But after what happened before, and now this? What the hell am I supposed to trust about you anymore?
No, wait. This time was different. At least listen to me, Samuel.
I did listen to you. And after hearing everything, I've decided I can't do this anymore. You just said it yourself, didn't you? You don't even understand why you're being yelled at.
Yeah, I did say that.
That right there is the problem. Why don't you understand? Yeah, you're right. Chloe was nearby this time. But if Chloe didn't know Ava was left alone, then the outcome would have been the same, wouldn't it?
But I thought Chloe would come right back.
You thought? So without even being sure, you still left a 10-month-old baby alone? You know, when we first moved in together, I was shocked.
And by what?
By how much a 10-month-old baby moves. I realized just how dangerous it is to take my eyes off her, even for a second. Kids are way more unpredictable than I ever imagined. The moment you take your eyes off them, you have no idea what they'll do next.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ava's even tried to eat my phone a few times.
That's exactly why we have to keep a close eye on her. As parents, as adults. Yeah, it's exhausting, but that's our responsibility. And yet, what do? You just leave your child behind because you want to go hang out with your friends? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. But don't be so mad, okay?
This isn't about being mad. Your careless attitude is putting Ava in danger. I can't trust you with Ava's life, and I definitely can't trust you with any future children we might have.
Oh, wait. What are you saying? Are you breaking up with me? No, I don't want that.
I told you, didn't I? I said never do something like this again, and you broke that promise. If Ava and I leave you, just know that you brought this on yourself.
Chloe, what am I supposed to do? If this keeps up, my life is going to be ruined.
Excuse me?
Please, help me. It looks like Samuel is really going to break up with me. I always thought I'd marry him. What am I supposed to do?
Even if you ask me that, there's nothing I can say. Honestly, I don't think Samuel's decision is wrong.
Why would you say that? I'm your sister-in-law, aren't I? Shouldn't you be more supportive of me?
Hey, I get that this might not be the right moment, but I just want you to know that I don't really have anything against you, Luna. I do think you're still immature, both as a mother and as an adult, but I understand your feelings, at least a little.
You do?
Of course. Even mothers are still just people. There are times when kids feel overwhelming and moments when you just want to go out and have fun.
Right? I knew everyone must feel the same way. Even with kids, sometimes you just need freedom, and you should have time for yourself, right?
Of course, parents need a break too. But once you become a parent, your child has to come first. Thinking otherwise is just wrong. There are plenty of things you have to sacrifice, and so many things you have to give up. But what you gain from your child is so much more. Because I love my kids more than anything. I want to protect them no matter what, and I would never put them in danger. That's why I can't understand you, Luna. You've put Ava in danger more than once, and to be honest, I don't even want to understand.
Even if you say so, then tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Nothing special was ever required. All you had to do was the bare minimum as a mother. Like when Ava cried, you should have comforted her. When she was hungry, you should have fed her first. Just the basic things. If you had done that, Samuel wouldn't have lost faith in you, and he wouldn't have felt the need to push you away. And maybe Eva wouldn't have had to be separated from her mother.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean separated from me? Nobody told me anything about that.
And given everything that's happened, we've decided to contact Child Protective Services. We've determined that it's too dangerous to leave Ava in your care any longer.
What? You can't just decide that without me. Ava is my daughter. I have every right to raise her.
Sure, as a mother, you do have rights. But the one who failed to protect her own daughter wasn't anyone else. It was you, Luna. You carried her for 9 months, went through all the struggles of childbirth, and yet you've done nothing but throw that all away with your actions. Being a single mother must have been tough. But wasn't it Ava's presence that kept you going?
Yes. No matter how hard things got, Ava was my reason to keep going. So please, don't take her away from me.
No one is trying to take her away. But to protect Ava, this was the only choice we had. And the one who made us feel like we had to do this was you, Luna. I don't want to say this, but as a mother, I can't help but look down on you. At the same time, I feel sorry for you. Because from now on, you might not even be allowed to see your own daughter whenever you want.
I can't accept this. Please don't do this. I can't bear the thought of being separated from Ava.
But there's no going back now. This situation was that serious. You need to fully understand that.
No way. I do love Ava.
You can say whatever you want, but your actions never matched your words. And that's what led to this. If you're only now realizing what it means to be a mother, then never forget this feeling. If you truly love Ava, then you need to start thinking seriously about how you're going to live your life from now on. After that, Samuel and I went to Child Protective Services and told them everything that had happened. Of course, we also submitted our message exchanges with Luna as evidence. After reviewing our statements, it was decided that Ava would be placed under the care of Luna's parents. To be honest, Luna never truly showed any remorse. She just kept shouting, "Give Ava back!" And "I'm her mother, it's ridiculous that I can't see her." But she never once seemed to fully understand what she had done. In the end, her parents couldn't hold back anymore. They shouted, "You have no idea how to be a mom," as their anger boiled over. They took her phone away on the spot and forcibly dragged her back to their home. I can't stand the shame of having a daughter like this. Her father's bitter words left a strong impression. Samuel didn't hesitate to break up with her. His final words to her were simple. "I love Ava, and I always will, but I can't trust you anymore." And with that, he walked away without a second thought. Now Luna lives under the strict watch of her controlling father and emotionally distant mother. Like a prisoner, she has no freedom, is restricted from going out, and isn't even allowed to contact her friends. At first, she kept saying, "I'll get Ava back no matter what," but as time passed, even that fire in her faded. Eventually, she stopped leaving the house altogether, shutting herself in her room day after day. No social media, no one to talk to, no one to have fun with. She used to scream about wanting freedom, but in the end, she ended up trapped in a life with no freedom at all. Meanwhile, Samuel and I visit Luna's parents' house regularly, spending time with Ava and deepening our bond with her. At first, she seemed unsure, but now she smiles brightly and runs to me, calling out "Chloe" in the sweetest voice. Samuel has said that if Ava decides she wants it when she's older, he'd be open to adopting her as his own. I don't know what the future holds for Ava, but I truly hope it will be filled with warmth and happiness.
Hello? Hello, this is Mrs. Smith, the wife of John Smith, is that correct?
Yes. Who is this?
I'm from the police.
The police?
I'm sorry if I startled you. It's easier to contact people by text message these days. That's why I'm texting you like this.
But why do the police know my contact information?
Don't underestimate the police, ma'am. We can look up a private number in a heartbeat.
Oh, I see. Then what can I do for you?
Put your hands up now.
Huh? It's kind of silly telling me to put my hands up by text message. Anyway, I didn't do anything.
It was your husband who did.
What?
Hand over the $5 million in diamonds your husband stole.
My husband?
That's correct. Last night, your husband broke into a jewelry store and stole $5 million worth of diamond jewelry. A police report was filed.
Oh no, you don't think my husband...
I know it's hard to believe, but it is a fact that your husband stole the jewelry. Security cameras caught him in the act.
No, that's definitely not my husband. Isn't this a case of mistaken identity?
No, his face was clearly visible. Some witnesses saw him running away. I'm sure it was him.
I'm afraid to say it, but...
Well, I'm sure it's terrifying. Your own husband committed a horrible crime.
Well, that's not what I meant.
According to eyewitness testimony, your husband fled in his car in the direction of your home. So the diamonds he stole must be hidden at home. If you return them now, we won't arrest him. Now give me the diamonds.
I don't care what you say. We don't have any diamonds.
Oh, you're defending your husband, aren't you?
I'm not defending him. My husband would never steal diamonds. If you say it's on the security camera, show me the proof.
I'm sorry, but I can't show you the data from the security cameras. I'm afraid we can't show it to outsiders.
Outsider? I'm his wife.
Anyway, rules are rules.
That's absurd.
Well, if you insist on not having the diamonds, I'll have to ask you to pay for them.
Huh?
Get me $5 million in cash right now.
$5 million is impossible.
Are you sure you don't want your husband arrested?
Yes,
You are the only one who can save him now.
but there's no way we can pay 5 million.
Then how about 100,000?
100,000?
The jewelry store owner said if you can get me 100,000 for the time being, he'll forget about the diamonds.
What? Is only 100,000 enough?
He went as far as the break into a jewelry store. Your husband must have been in financial trouble. The jewelry store owner is a generous man. He wants to give poor people a chance.
I see.
So, as long as he pays 100,000 at first, the store owner is willing to accept the rest in installments. What do you think? Even you can pay 100,000 right away.
I don't have 100,000 on hand.
Then go to the bank and withdraw the money. If you have it by tomorrow evening, I'll let you off the hook.
You're not a cop, are you?
What? I'm telling you, I'm the police.
You've been saying all kinds of crazy things. We stole 5 million worth of diamonds and now you're asking for 100,000? Why are you contacting me, the wife, not him?
That's because we were able to get a hold of your information before we could find his.
Oh, my husband passed away 5 years ago.
What?
How does someone who's already dead steal diamonds? Was it my husband's ghost caught on the security camera?
Wait a minute, I didn't hear that your husband passed away.
Oh, you suddenly changed your tone. You're a fraud, aren't you? See, I knew it. You can't answer anything.
Damn it. Well, it doesn't matter now.
You lied about the $5 million diamond theft anyway, didn't you? Your goal from the beginning was to get the money, right?
That's right. As long as I get the 100,000, that's all that matters.
I'll call the police then.
What the hell?
What are you surprised at? You're a scammer.
It's not a scam, it's attempted fraud.
You just tried to cheat me out of my money, remember?
I haven't taken your money yet.
Oh, you're a con man. Don't you know that? You can be arrested for attempting to defraud me.
Well then, I have an idea.
What is it?
If you don't pay me the 100,000, Emma will get hurt.
Huh? Emma?
What are you babbling on about? It's your daughter, Emma.
My daughter.
That's right. Ha ha ha. Don't you care what happens to your only precious little daughter?
How do you know about Emma?
I know everything about you. Of course, I know where your house is.
Emma didn't do anything. Keep her out of this.
It's up to you to keep Emma safe. You know what happens if you tip off the police, right? If you want what's good for Emma, get the 100,000 ready right away.
You're a coward for taking advantage of my Emma. Human scum.
Whatever you say. You want your daughter to get hurt because you were stinging over a mere 100,000?
Well, no.
Emma will be taken far away. I'm sure she'll be in a lot of pain. Poor little thing, she's still so young.
Don't.
If you're her mother, you know what to do, don't you?
Okay, I understand. I'll give you the 100,000.
Alright, well said.
But please, just leave her alone.
Fine.
Then tell me where to transfer the money.
No transfers. Bank transfers are a bad idea, so I'll have you hand it to me in person.
Cash?
Yes, cash.
How do I give it to you?
Come to the parking lot of the convenience store in front of the mall tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. Text me when you get there. I'll tell you how to give it to me then.
Understood.
Hey, it's almost time for the meeting. Did you get the stuff ready?
I just arrived at the convenience store.
I see. You didn't tell the police, did you?
Of course not.
Did you get the 100,000 together?
I withdrew it from the bank this morning.
Good. Then you'll do exactly as I tell you from now on.
Yes, okay.
You'll see a white van parked at the end of the parking lot.
Oh, that's the car. Are you waiting for me in the car?
There's no one in the car. I can't let anyone see my face. But the car is unlocked. Open the back and put the cash inside.
I understand.
Just so you know, if you make the slightest wrong move, Emma's dead. You're surrounded by a bunch of my guys right now. They're keeping an eye on you. If you even make a move to call the police, someone will go after Emma right away.
I beg you, please don't touch Emma.
I won't do anything if you don't screw up. Rest assured. As long as you hand over the cash quietly, nothing will happen to either of you.
I just put the bag of cash in the back of the van.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna head to my car now. You get the hell out of here. Alright?
Yes, alright.
Hey,
May I help you?
are you fucking kidding me?
Huh?
There was no money in the bag.
Huh? That's strange. I'm sure I put a wad of cash in there.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a wad of toy money, isn't it?
Oh, you figured it out?
You're a tricky one, aren't you?
How did you see through that?
Who would be fooled by that? I can't believe you went to the trouble of prepping a wad of toy money. Do you really have that much free time?
I just happen to have it at home.
That can't be true. Are you saying you always kept a wad of dummy bills?
Yeah, I always keep it by my side and look at it.
Huh?
Even if it's play money, if you keep it with you, it helps you with wealth attraction. My mother gave it to me as a gift. Today's toys are really well made, aren't they? Just looking at it makes you feel like a millionaire.
You idiot.
But it looked just like the real thing, didn't it? I got 100,000 worth. I'm sure you'll get lucky too.
You've got to be kidding me. Hey, is your daughter Emma home right now?
Yes, she's at home, but
I'm going to your house now and I'm going to kidnap your daughter.
how are you going to kidnap my daughter? You can't go in there. The front door is locked.
I'm not just gonna ring the doorbell. I'll probably just smash through the window.
What? Are you really going to do that?
It's your fault for making me angry.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Are you saying that the police are in the house?
No, there are no police. I'm worried about you.
What are you talking about now? You're wasting your time trying to stall me like that. By the time you get home, Emma will be long gone. You'll regret teasing me.
Wait, it's dangerous, so don't touch Emma.
Huh?
You'll get your fingers bitten.
Huh? Bite? Is your daughter that rabbit?
She's not rabbit. Emma is a timid and quiet girl by nature. But if you startle her, she might bite.
Biting when startled? Your kid is that undisciplined?
It's impossible to discipline them. Emma is a piranha we keep at home.
Piranha? I thought she was human.
No, she's not a person. She's a fish.
How can a fish be your daughter?
I love her like she's my family. I'd even go so far as to call her my daughter.
Oh no.
So you're not going to hurt Emma. You'd better not do anything strange. You'll be the one who gets hurt.
I can't believe it was a pet. You gave a piranha a confusing name like Emma.
Speaking of names, you're Watson, right?
Huh? How did you know my name?
Oh, you are Watson after all.
You knew all along?
We went to the same college. You've known my husband and me for a while. I didn't think I'd be the victim of a scam by a mutual friend.
But how did you know it was me?
You're the only one of my husband's friends who had my contact information.
What the hell? I hadn't seen you for years, so I didn't think you'd find out.
I know you went to the trouble of sending me a message with a different ID. I knew all along.
How did you find out?
You knew about Emma.
Huh?
Only my family was supposed to know that we kept piranhas in our house. But my husband, before he died, he went out for a drink with you once, didn't he?
I think it was about 5 years ago, right before he passed away.
At that time, Emma had just arrived at our house. I didn't know what influenced him. My husband insisted on getting a piranha. Piranhas have a scary image. I was against it at first. But my husband's enthusiasm got the better of me and I went to the pet store and bought one. Then I found it surprisingly cute. My husband is usually quiet and doesn't talk much about his family. I guess he was so proud that she was his daughter.
Since you mention it, John was happy to have a cute daughter named Emma.
But my husband was diagnosed with a disease soon after he brought her home. He passed away in the blink of an eye. We didn't have any children. He loved Emma as if she was his own daughter. I'm sure my husband was disappointed too.
What's so cute about a piranha with such a scary face?
Well, most people wouldn't understand how cute Emma is. By the way, why did you try to take $100,000 from me?
I really needed the money.
If you need money, why don't you work and earn it yourself?
It's not that easy to earn $100,000. Besides, I wanted to get back at John.
Get back at him? Did my husband do something bad to you?
He was smarter than me.
What?
He was a good student, but he was a quiet, dull guy.
Well, yes.
I, on the other hand, was a total failure academically. But I was popular with women and I was supposed to be more successful than him in the future. But John got a good job at a good company and got married before me. And he even had a cute daughter.
She's a piranha though.
Shut up. I thought she was a human being until just now. While he's enjoying his life, I failed to find a job. I was making a living at a part-time job. I couldn't forgive myself for losing everything to him.
I see. I guess it's called male jealousy?
I didn't want to lose to him. I wanted to give him a good beating someday, so I decided to take his money.
But why did you call me the wife? You were only jealous of my husband. I had nothing to do with it, right?
I thought you were easier to fool.
Huh?
John is smart. I thought he'd easily find out it was me. But your grades were about the same as mine. I thought if I told you I was the police, you'd get scared and cough up the $100,000.
I've been taken for a fool too, haven't I?
And you've got a wad of dummy money. You're so clever.
I knew it was you on the other end. There's no way I'd give you $100,000.
How dare you make fun of me? We were friends in school. I never want to see your face again.
Speak for yourself. You didn't even know my husband was dead. Making up lies about diamonds or whatever.
Well, this time it didn't work out, so let's just forget about it. Forget about me. I'm leaving town. And you're never gonna see or hear from me again.
You're already surrounded by cops.
What? No way. There's a police car parked right in front of me. You call the police?
Of course. You tried to cheat me out of $100,000. I already called the police. You may not have noticed it, but before you even met me in the parking lot, your car was already marked.
Damn, you tricked me. You promised not to tell the police, to keep Emma safe.
You tricked me first.
But I kept my word.
So you're going to take Emma away? How? Hold her in your bare hands? Don't tell me you want the whole tank.
No, I don't want Emma.
Then you'll be a big boy and be arrested by the police.
Wait a minute. You know, it was $100,000 in fake money. Calling the police about stealing a lot of play money? That's going a little overboard, isn't it?
And by play money, it was a wad of cash that my mother gave me and I treasured. You took $100,000 worth of toys away from me. If my luck goes down, it's your fault.
It won't go down.
Besides, I told you before, you can be arrested for attempted fraud, didn't I?
Oh no, I don't want to be arrested.
If you didn't want to get caught, you shouldn't have done this in the first place.
That's the only way I could get my hands on $100,000 quickly.
Come to think of it, ever since you were a student, you've always had a tendency to want to have fun. You try to get results without hard work. You skipped class and copying my husband's reports. But if you think it's easy to get $100,000, you're wrong. If you have time to think about some stupid scam, then work hard and diligently.
I understand. I'm sorry. I'll work hard from now on. You're gonna have to help me.
What's the matter with you? You think if you apologize, I'll forgive you?
We're friends, right?
What? Friends?
We hung out together a lot when we were students.
That was a long time ago. Not now. I wouldn't call a scumbag who tries to cheat me out of money, out of jealousy, a friend.
I apologize for trying to take your money. So why don't you call the police and convince them to let me go?
I can't.
Oh, come on, why not?
Well then, goodbye, scammer. I have no more use for you. I'll block you too.
Wait a minute. Oh no, a police officer is approaching me. Please help me. Oh my god.
Shortly thereafter, Watson was arrested. Why he was after $100,000 had always been a mystery to me. According to the police investigation, he had no regular job, but he had a serious gambling problem. He was in debt. The amount was a little over $100,000. He came up with the idea of committing this crime. The case was successfully solved though. I am so disappointed because he was an old friend of mine. I'm sure that my husband in heaven feels the same way. I hope Watson will work diligently from now on. I would like to continue to live peacefully with Emma, the memento of my husband.
Hi, Matt. Do you have a minute now? Oh, hello. Yeah, I have time. I was just relaxing at home. Is something wrong? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something. I have a favor to ask. A favor? You have a wedding next month, right? And I don't want you to come. What? I don't want you to come. You, Matt. What? What, is this some kind of joke? What are you going to do if I'm not at the wedding next month? I'm the groom. How can a groom miss his own wedding? I'm not joking. I'm really asking. What? Are you seriously asking me to not attend? Me, the groom? My own wedding? Yes, I'm sorry. No, come on. Why? Why should I not go to my own wedding? And it's in a month. Tell me, what's going on? I know. Where do I start? First of all, yesterday, I found out my daughter is pregnant. What? Monica is? She said she wasn't feeling well, so I took her to the doctor. They said she's in her 3rd month of pregnancy. But Monica said, you're not the father. What? The father of the baby is a boy named Eddie. He's been a family friend for a long time. In other words, he's Monica's childhood friend. My daughter is pregnant with her childhood friend's baby. What do you mean? Are you saying Monica was having an affair with her childhood friend? Don't say it like that. They were going together in middle school. Before high school, he moved away for some reasons with his parents. He and Monica drifted apart. Eddie moved back here about 6 months ago, and that's when they started seeing each other again. Started dating? Even though she's engaged? Yes. Anyway, a lot happened and she got pregnant. Monica says she wants to get married to Eddie. He's Monica's first love, her first boyfriend, the father of her child. I just want her to be happy. He's the father of my first grandchild, so I really want her to get married to him. Isn't it romantic to get married with your first love? So, Matt, will you stay away from the wedding? I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean? Because she's having a baby with her childhood friend, she's breaking off the engagement and marrying him? No, that's not it. She's still marrying you. What? The wedding ceremony will be with Eddie, but she's not breaking off the engagement. She's getting married to you. What? Why? Actually, Eddie just quit his job recently. I don't know what his parents do now, but the financial situation doesn't look good. I'm sure the wedding will be nice, but I don't think he will make a good spouse. I don't get what you mean. Oh yes, and then there's another thing. Monica wants to raise the child with Eddie, both during the pregnancy and after the birth. She said she wants to live in a new house with Eddie. What? The new house? You don't mean the one we're planning to move into at the end of the month? Me and Monica's new house? That's right. Monica, Eddie, the baby, they want to live there together as a family of 3. So you will have to continue to live in the apartment you're in now. If that's not possible, you can move to another apartment or condo. Hold on. Wait a minute. Not only will you take away my wedding, but also my new house? I'm paying for the wedding in the new place. I even took out a loan. Don't just keep talking about money. Matt, you work for a good company and earn a lot of money. Think of it as a congratulatory gift for my daughter. Huh? Congratulatory gift? For the wedding, the pregnancy, and the birth. Anyway, that's why. For my daughter, her baby, and her father, let them have the wedding and the new house. I'll let you register the marriage. Just hold on a damn minute. Do you know what you're saying? Of course I do. There's nothing difficult about it, is it? Of course, you'll be the legal husband. And of course, you're going to pay for my daughter's living expenses. You'll also take care of all the child support for the child she gave birth to. you're going to be our son-in-law. As the husband, you're going to support my daughter and grandchildren. Really? What are you saying? Are you okay? I'm really worried. Are you really serious? Am I saying something funny? No, I'm sorry. Please give me some time to think about it. I'll talk it over with Monica. We have a lot to take care of. Is that so? We don't have much time before the wedding, so please hurry. Monica, I talked to your mother. Is it true that you're pregnant and the father is a childhood friend? You're getting married to him? Is it true? Oh, you heard from Mom? That's right. I'm going to the next wedding meeting with Eddie. You don't have to come, Matt. I can't wait to see Eddie in his tuxedo. Monica, Don't you think it's funny that you said that? What? You have a fiancé and you're getting married to your childhood friend, living together because he's the father of your child? You don't think it's strange at all? What? Are you jealous? Did you want to get married with me too? Then let's do it again after the baby's born. No, it's not about jealousy or anything like that. You have a fiancé and you're with another man. I'm just saying it's crazy. I didn't know you were that into weddings. I thought the bride was the star of the show, not the guy. But to be honest, Eddie is better looking. I think he'd be more Instagrammable as the groom. That's why I want Eddie as the groom. Listen, that's not what I'm talking about. You're engaged to someone else. You're having an affair with another guy and you're pregnant. And then steal away the wedding and the new house? I'm just saying it's not right. I didn't plan to get pregnant, but it can't be helped. I mean, we haven't even registered yet, so it's up to me who I go out with. What's your problem? What? Once we register the marriage, you will be the husband, so it's fine. Even about Eddie and I living in the new house, it's for the baby that's going to be born, right? It's better to be with your real dad. All you have to do is support me as a second dad. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with you? Oh, speaking of getting married, Dad said, when we get officially married, he wants you to help out more with our business. Huh? Matt, after work or on your days off, you know how you help my family's business? If you get married to me, you'll be a part of my family. He said you can take care of our business more. He said he's thinking of expanding sales channels, so do a good job. Wait a minute. What do you mean you can take care of our business more? Your father said you're short-handed and he needed my help. I'm helping him out on my days off for the love of my fiancé. I'm already working the same as a full-time employee. And all without pay. If I work any more than this, it will ruin my real job. But I heard another person quit and it's been hard. We're a family. We're supposed to help each other out. I can't expand your sales channels. I made a lot of improvements in efficiency by creating manuals and setting up macros. But even now, we're barely keeping up with the number of people we have. If you want me to do any more work for you, you have to pay me a regular salary or it's not worth it. Are you trying to take money from my family? Oh, so you are that difficult. You're so bitter. What's with that? Then why don't you help him? I can't help you for free anymore. I can't. I don't know anything about my father's work. I'm pregnant now. You're a man. It's normal for you to work hard. I'll do my best with housework and childcare too. Don't be so narrow-minded and do your best, okay? For me, the baby, and Eddie, heart. Narrow-minded? Oh, that's it. I don't know. I can't talk about it anymore. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want. I'll do whatever I want too. Yeah? Well, I'm glad you're on board. Oh, I'll introduce you to Eddie sometime. No, that's okay. I'll sort things out for now. Just leave me alone for a week. Matt, come on. Answer the phone. What do you think you're doing? Oh, hi. Is something wrong? What do you mean, is something wrong? Monica said she couldn't reach you, so I called. Oh, yeah, Monica. Monica doesn't seem to understand English. I'm blocking her for now. What are you doing at a time like this? Monica and Eddie went to the wedding venue for a meeting today. They were told that the wedding was cancelled. The cancellation fee has been paid and all the formalities are already done. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Oh, that? I cancelled it. What? You cancelled it? Why would you do that? Because I wasn't going to be there. Is there a problem? Is there... It's Monica and Eddie's wedding, not mine. I have no obligation to pay for someone else's wedding. It's my money, so there's no problem, right? My wedding and my money. Don't talk like it's all yours. It would have been Monica's wedding too. But I paid for the entire ceremony once, didn't I? After the ceremony, I'll calculate it with the congratulatory money and pay back half of it. Then, it is still completely my money at this stage, isn't it? That's true. But I can't believe you suddenly canceled without saying anything. Monica had been looking forward to it for a long time. This is terrible. I've been looking forward to it for a long time too, until you asked me to not come. Anyway, I won't let someone else's wedding be held with my money. If you want to have a wedding, Monica and the other guy can pay for it. You can start planning from scratch again. It's such a waste. We've been preparing for it for a long time. What a waste of time. By the way, is the wedding the only thing you wanted to talk about? Anything else? What else? What other things? There are many other things, aren't there? Like the fact that I sold the new house. What? You sold your new house? Yes. Luckily, I sold it with a mortgage. I have a friend who works for a real estate company. He said it was new and in a good location, so he got a buyer right away. What? Why? That's where Monica and my grandchildren were supposed to live. Because I wasn't going to live there. The land and buildings were in my name too, so I sold them. I don't need a house I'm not going to live in. You're so selfish. What are you thinking? Speaking of selfishness, I'm helping your husband's company. I'm quitting from today. I erased everything I made. What? Manuals, things I made to improve efficiency. I've erased all the paper and data. From tomorrow, you'll be working as you were before I came on. What? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I'm an outsider. I created it on my own. I'm free to erase it or throw it away. You'll get in trouble. You can't even do your daily work. You can't even talk about expanding our sales channels. Wow. I'm just the daughter's fiancé, and I'm supposed to help with something that will interfere with my daily work. That amount of work without pay, it's absolutely ridiculous. Put it back the way it was right away. If we can't operate, everyone's going to be in trouble. I don't wanna. I mean, who is everyone? The employees? I don't think anyone will be in trouble. They're planning to quit tomorrow. Huh? Quit? To be honest, your company's policy is horrible. There are only a few of us, so each of us has a lot of work. And it's hard work. Overtime until late at night is common, and we don't get paid for it. On top of that, the wages are low. You make outsiders like me work without pay. There are many other things that are against the Labor Standards Act, aren't there? That's why I told the employees. I told them how much people get paid at other companies in the same industry for the amount of work they do now. I told them about my main job and the salary. I also introduced them to companies I know. I gave them my personal card and told them that my company was also looking for new employees. Everyone was very pleased. They're going to submit their resignations tomorrow. All of them. What? Come on. They're going to use their paid vacations until the day they quit. No one will come. What are we going to do without them? What are we going to do without people? What are you going to do about this? What am I going to do? It's not up to me. I think the Labor Department will decide. I've reported everything that happened earlier to the Labor Bureau. What? Labor Bureau? I took evidence of illegal long working hours and unpaid overtime, and I went to the Labor Standards Inspection Office. I'm sure there will be an investigation soon. What the hell did you do? If the Labor Standards Inspection Bureau investigates, it will really ruin our company. Oh, you were aware of that, weren't you? You knew you were doing something you shouldn't have done. And what would our neighbors and relatives say? What would I say to my sisters-in-law, the company that has been in business since our great-grandfather's time goes under? What excuse would I give to my sisters-in-law and others? Don't worry. You don't need to worry. What? I've already explained the situation to all the relatives, mine and yours too. What? Since the wedding was cancelled, I've been making the rounds to those who were planning to attend. I've explained the situation in detail. I also handed out printed copies of the messages from you and Monica. Everyone was very kind and listened to me. Oh no! They were very sympathetic thanks to the explanation I gave them. They said it was natural for me to break off our marriage engagement. What? You're breaking off the engagement? You mean you're calling off the marriage? Of course! I can't get married after all this. It's a good thing we didn't enter the registry yet. Oh, about compensation for breaking off the engagement? I'm sure you'll be contacted by my lawyer at a later date. You'll have to go through my lawyer for all future correspondence. Wait a minute. You think you can get away with this? Monica is carrying a baby, and you're going to ruin our company like this. Don't you care what happens to me, Monica, or my grandchildren? I don't care if your whole family is ruined. Insane people like you. What? Cheating on your fiancé and getting pregnant? Monica wants to get married and live in a new house with her lover, and you people who condone it and try to treat me like a slave, I hope you all go to hell. I didn't mean to treat you like slaves. If I'm not a slave, then what? You would take away the wedding ceremony and the new house that I paid for. You'll get me registered, but I have to pay for the living expenses as the husband. It's my wife's child, and I'm supposed to pay child support even though it's someone else's child. I've been working for free, and now you want me to do more? How much do I have to be disrespected by you? No, you misunderstood me. I didn't mean it like that. You're taking it too personally. Too personally? You're saying you didn't do anything wrong? So you're okay with me doing the same thing? Suppose I had an ex-girlfriend from childhood. She's pregnant. So I get married with her and move in with her in a new house. Monica pays for the ceremony and the new house. Monica is the one who registers the marriage, so she's paying for living expenses and child support. I make her help with my family's business for free. If I told Monica to do that, you'd forgive me? That's what it would be like if it were the other way around. That's because men and women are different. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer in the near future. Please don't contact me directly again. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's talk. I think there's a misunderstanding between us. You can talk to my lawyer. Also, I did some research and found out that Eddie has a wife and kids. He has 3 kids. What? Are you serious? Well, I guess that's that then. Goodbye. After that, I immediately blocked all contacts on Monica's side. My boss introduced me to a lawyer who acted as a barrier. A few days later, we had a meeting. Monica and her mother made excuses like, we were spoiled because he was going to be the husband. Monica's father added fuel to the fire by saying, we've reported you to the labor department too, so we're even. Eddie only apologized to his wife, whom I had called. He was making my parents so mad at him. I had my lawyer beat them up thoroughly. Monica for $11,000 in compensation, including the wedding cancellation fee. Eddie paid compensation to me and his wife and divorced her. Eddie cried and clung to me, but I hit him with a restraining order and cut him off. After that, Monica's father's company was investigated by the Labor Standards Bureau and sued by former employees for non-payment of overtime wages, so the company went bankrupt. When he asked for help from his relatives, he was completely rejected. He gave up his parents' house and land and now holds up in a shabby apartment. Monica hasn't been able to get in touch with Eddie since the meeting. She cries all the time because she doesn't know what to do with the child. She sends me letters through my lawyer asking me to do something about it. But I tear them up and ignore them, thinking that she deserves what she gets. I just wish she would get on with her life and not prey on others. I sometimes felt a little depressed at my own lack of discernment, but my parents, friends, and colleagues comforted me. I'm back to the same life as before. I've put all those horrible people behind me. I'm going to try my best to improve myself so that I can meet a more wonderful person.
Hey, are you seriously getting married?
Yeah, but what's going on?
What's going on? That's my line. What the hell do you think you're doing, not even telling me your mother? Don't you disrespect me like this.
Why are you being mad? By the way, how did you know I was getting married?
Because I received the invitation.
Huh? But I didn't send any.
Even if you say that, it still arrived. That's why I messaged you today.
There's no way I would send an invitation to the family I've cut off ties with. Besides, I didn't even intend to invite you to the wedding.
Then what is this about? Are you trying to say it was sent by mistake or something? That's just not possible.
I think it was probably sent by my fiancé's mother. But I explained my relationship with you to her. I told her that we were no longer in contact and that I was not inviting you to the wedding. But she insisted that we are still family no matter what. And I would regret it if I don't invite you. I thought she didn't seem convinced. And it looked like I was right. I think that's why she sent it without my permission. It's not my decision, so you can just ignore it. Just throw away the invitation.
Oh, okay then. I'm glad that we don't have to attend your wedding. I don't consider you as my daughter. You are such a failure. Why did someone as beautiful as me end up giving birth to an ugly woman like you? My daughter is only the adorable Luna.
Yeah. I'm tired of hearing it. I was a failure because I looked like my father and was bad at academics. And my sister is a perfect daughter because she's beautiful and has good grades, just like you.
That's right. And Luna is trying really hard. Luna graduated from medical school and became a doctor at a big hospital. Do you even understand how difficult that is? You're no match for her.
Yeah, I get it. Ever since I was a little girl, you always compared me to my sister. The difference in treatment was huge too. You have no idea how hard it was for me.
I don't care.
I remember one time you gave me a piece of bread while you made a sandwich for my sister. I wanted to eat that sandwich too. The same with clothes. My sister always wore brand new, cute dresses and such. I could only wear used clothes given to me by relatives, faded and with small holes. I wished I could have at least worn my sister's old clothes. You never once let me wear my sister's clothes because you thought they were too good for me. I wanted to dress up too. I was so jealous. You told me I shouldn't finish high school because it was a waste of money, so I should be working right away. But I decided to pursue my schooling with a scholarship that included dormitory accommodation. Meanwhile, you paid all my sister's tuition, right?
So what? I only consider Luna as my daughter. What's wrong with showering love on my only daughter? To a woman as ugly and stupid as you, it's a waste to give you any affection. I don't care if you get married. I won't help you with a single penny.
Don't worry. I'm not going to depend on you from the beginning. You're still the same. That's why Dad left you, you know.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
I mean it as it is. Dad always treated me and my sister equally. Dad kept telling you to stop favoring my sister. He warned you many times, but you never listened at all. Dad got fed up with you, so he divorced you at the same time I left home. How can you call me a failure when you had a failed marriage?
That's enough. How could you disrespect me like this? Who do you think you're talking to? Don't you ever talk like that to me when you failed as my daughter. Ugh, talking to you just gets me irritated. I'll never go to your wedding. Even if you have a child, I won't recognize that child as my grandchild.
You don't have to do any of that. I'll explain our situation again to my fiancé's mother. Well then, goodbye.
I really can't believe your sister. So I got a wedding invitation from Ella, and I went to the trouble of messaging her to tell her that I wasn't going. You know what she said? She said I have a failed marriage. Can you believe she said that to me?
Seriously? What kind of jerk she is? Mom, you shouldn't care about what she says. She's not our family anymore.
You are right, honey. You are my one and only perfect daughter.
Ella is being cocky just because she's getting married. She's just an ugly woman after all.
Right? She's so cocky. Talking to her really irritates me.
I know, right? I wonder where she gets all that attitude with that ugly face. I can't believe she disrespected you like that. I mean, is it true that she's getting married?
I can't believe it either. But since I got the invitation, I think it's true. A man who marries an ugly woman like that must be really ugly. Or a bald guy, right? I mean, I can't believe she's getting married before you.
Yeah, I got it. I came up with a great idea. I'm gonna crush Ella's wedding. And totally messed up the wedding.
That's a good idea. But how?
How about crushing the wedding in morning clothes? I'm not invited, but I'm still her sister. I think they'll have to let me in. If a relative in morning clothes suddenly appeared, I think the wedding will be ruined. I bet the groom will get shocked and might cancel the wedding. They might break off the engagement on the spot. Maybe I could comfort the groom and snatch him from Ella. What do you think, Mom? Sounds fun, right?
That's my daughter. That sounds like a perfect plan. You will definitely cause chaos. Let's totally miss out Ella's wedding.
Just as I thought, Mom. You understand me. Actually, all my managers took the day off that day. So I could probably skip half a day without getting caught. I'll sneak out of the hospital and crush the wedding.
Perfect. But what if they don't let you in? I'll contact Ella on the day of the wedding just to be sure. I will tell her that you will be attending, so she should reserve a seat for you.
Yeah, it will be a waste to go and not get in. That's a good idea, Mom.
Alright then. Make sure to see the look on her stupid face.
I will. Leave it to me, Mom.
Finally, today is the wedding. I'm sorry I can't make it, but I hope you'll enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime occasion to the fullest. Congratulations to you!
What? You're scaring me all of a sudden.
Scared of what?
You were weirdly nice to me. I can't help but think there's more to it than that.
What? That's rude. What's wrong with celebrating my daughter's wedding?
I'm telling you this because I don't need you to congratulate me. Or are you up to something?
Wow, seriously? You really don't know how to respect your mother. Whatever. Anyway, I contacted you because I had something to tell you.
I knew it. What is it?
I won't be at the wedding today. So, Luna will be attending in my place. She's busy, so I'm sure she'll be late.
What? I didn't know that. I didn't even send an invitation to her.
What? Luna is your sister. Why don't you just make a seat for her, even if it's on the day of the wedding? She's trying to make up for my absence. Unlike you, she's very kind. She takes time out of her busy work schedule to come here. You should be grateful.
I never asked for it, though. Coming to an uninvited wedding on the day. Are you really up to something?
That's for you to find out. Anyway, make sure to prepare a seat for Luna. Or else, there will be consequences.
Alright then. I'll have the venue stuff and the receptionist add her name. Just to make sure. Does my sister know who my fiancé is?
Why would she know? Like I said earlier, she's busy, you know. Of course, she doesn't care who you're married to.
Oh, really? Poor thing. Mom! Help!
What? Aren't you in the middle of a wedding right now? I bet everyone was so surprised to see you there. I wish I could have seen Ella's stupid face.
Mom, that's not what I'm talking about. Why is this happening?
Hold on, calm down. What exactly happened?
I might get fired from my job. I don't know what to do.
Hey, calm down, sweetie.
How can I calm down? Ella is married to the son of our director.
What? No way! That's a lie!
There's no way I'd make such a ridiculous lie. Why is Ella marrying the director's son? I didn't know anything about that. Why didn't you tell me, Mom?
I didn't know that either. Does being the director's son mean that he will be the next director of the hospital?
Exactly. I don't understand what's going on. Now I know why most of the managers at my work took the day off. Everybody's here. Not just the managers, but all the higher management. And most of the hospital executives are here. My boss and some of my seniors are here too.
What? Oh my god, that's bad.
It's worse than bad. When I showed up at the wedding, they didn't say anything directly to me. But instead, they all looked at me and whispered at each other. Or looked at me with disdain, or laughed at me. I couldn't bear it. So I ran out of the wedding hall and left the venue in hurry. What should I do? I can't forget the way everyone looked at me. I can't go to work tomorrow. And my bosses, they'll definitely scold me, right? No, it might be more than a scolding. They know I've been skipping work. I may not be able to continue being a doctor anymore.
Oh no,
What should I do? I've been getting a ton of calls from my bosses. I'm scared to answer them. What should I do, Mom?
I don't know. Even if you say that, I don't know what to say. First of all, I didn't even go to the wedding. You planned all of this. You brought this upon yourself, so you deal with it.
What? But Mom, you were all for it, weren't you? You were supportive when I said I'd go to the wedding in morning clothes, right? And now you're telling me it's all my plan? It's your fault for contacting me about Ella's wedding in the first place, right? Mom, do something about this.
Shut up! It's not my fault. You did everything on your own. Anyway, I had nothing to do with it.
What? I can't believe this. You're going to abandon me? I have no one else to rely on but you, Mom. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Ella, please contact me right away. Hey, are you reading this? Don't ignore me. Seriously, answer your phone.
What's going on? It's my wedding day. What does a mother who won't even attend her own daughter's wedding want with me?
Hey, I've been trying to reach you multiple times. What have you been doing all this time?
I told you what I was doing, didn't I? It's my wedding today. We finished the after party just now. I had so much fun today. I'm so happy to have everyone celebrating with me. It was a day I'll never forget. And yet, what's the deal with all these calls and messages? I've never seen so many messages and missed calls. What's your problem?
Shut up! This is the worst!
What's going on? Did something happen?
Well, when Luna got home, she didn't come out of her room. Luna's phone hasn't stopped ringing either. I think it's her boss trying to contact her. She's not answering her phone and just ignoring them. I think she's really going to lose her job.
Well, she's really made a fool of herself in front of the director and the other managers. I mean, even her boss and coworkers. You told me that Luna was coming, but I never imagined she'd come in morning clothes. The director and everyone at work saw that, didn't they? Isn't it crazy? Sorry, but I couldn't help laughing.
So, what Luna said is true? You're married to the director's son?
That's right. My husband will be the next hospital director.
How that happened?
I work for a pharmaceutical company. And that's how I met him.
Why didn't you tell me that before? If I'd known this before, none of this would have happened.
I've cut ties with you and Luna. So why do I have to inform you about it? Even if I had, you wouldn't have believed me anyway. I know you will say stuff like, "Liar, are you the desperate for attention?" I'll confirm with my own eyes if you're lying. And you would have burst in anyway.
That's...
The fact remains that you and Luna tried to ruin my wedding. At that point, you're not considered as my mother.
So you don't care what happens to Luna? Luna is hurt because of you. She finally became a doctor, you know. What will you do if Luna can't go to work?
I don't know. It's her own fault, isn't it?
What? Don't say such cold things. You're the only one who can do something about it. You can say that you asked your sister to prank the guests. Explain to everyone that you planned all this.
I don't want to. Why do I have to do something like that?
Why? It's for your sister's sake. You should do something for your family.
Now you're telling me that we're a family? You've never cared about me. Not even once. Why should I lie to you and your sister? I don't like lying, so I refuse.
What? Who do you think you are? You ungrateful child, forgetting all I've done for you.
Say whatever you want. I have hated you a lot, and yeah, I've never been grateful to you.
What?
Besides, there's no point in lying now. I've already spilled everything.
Spilled everything?
After she ran away, they asked me what kind of relationship I had with her. I told them that she was my sister, but I cut off ties with her. Then I talked about my childhood. When I told them about the mistreatment I received from you both, they all cried and felt sorry for me.
What?
After seeing Luna like that, they all readily believed me. Well, I only told them the truth. It seems like my mother-in-law wanted me to reconcile with you and Luna. But I guess she realized it was too much to ask now. She cried and apologized for sending the invitation without my consent. She was doing it out of the kindness of her heart. I appreciated her intentions. I never really thought of you as a mother. From now on, I'll just consider my mother-in-law as my mom. I got off topic. Well, that's the situation. You have to do something about Luna.
There's nothing I can do. You're the only one who can fix this. What will you do if Luna can't work? If Luna loses her job, it's your fault, okay?
How is that my fault? I didn't invite her to the wedding in the first place. She showed up in morning clothes out of nowhere. And it's just all her colleagues and bosses saw that.
It's all your fault. It's because you decided to have a wedding. It's your fault for keeping a secret about your partner. Despite being an ugly daughter, you ruined everything. Do you think you can just mess up our lives like this?
What a stupid accusation. This conversation is going nowhere. I'm tired. I think we're done here. Oh, and make sure to tell Luna this. My father-in-law, the director, is furious with her. I'm sure she won't be able to find a place at work tomorrow.
Oh no. That's right. Even if she messed up at her current workplace, she can always move to another hospital.
But will anyone else hire her? It's a small world. Word will get around. I feel sorry for you.
What do you mean?
You've always favored her and spent so much money on her. I can't believe she ruined her career like this.
You're joking, right? Surely it's not that bad.
I wouldn't lie about something like this. She tried to ruin her boss's wedding. Of course, her career is now over. Can't you even understand that?
I didn't know you were marrying the director's son. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just help us. If Luna loses her job, my life will...
Oh yeah? You rely entirely on Luna's income. After all, you're not worried about her. You were worried about yourself. I feel sorry for Luna too. But I don't work at my husband's hospital. I try not to meddle in business matters. There's nothing I can do. You know very well that I'm useless, don't you?
Oh no. Hey, please, can't you do something? I'll get down on my knees and do anything. Just help your mother.
Mother? Don't make me laugh. Just like you never thought of me as a daughter. I never thought of you as my mother. What's the point of getting down on your knees? It's just disgusting to look at. I'm tired today, so I'm going to bed. Don't ever contact me again.
Wait, please, Ella.
I wish you two with your ugly personalities live happily ever after. Goodbye. How could you try to ruin a wedding by storming in morning clothes? You only make people think you're crazy, right? I can't believe they don't understand what will happen. I can only say that they are so dumb. The next day, Luna couldn't go to work and shut herself in at home. She continued to ignore her boss's calls. As a result, she got fired. Until now, my sister, who was successful in life and had a lot of pride, seems to have completely broken. My mother, who had lost her source of income, tried to get close to me in a panic. But since I have already blocked her contact information, she can't rely on anyone. She seems to be living off her savings, and the two seem to be fighting every day. Good for them. I think if they have time to fight, they should work part-time or get a job, you know? They are so miserable. Meanwhile, I have a good relationship with my mother-in-law. I am happy to finally have a mother of my own. I want to cherish this happiness that I finally have.
Hey, Cassidy. I've been texting you, but why no response? Hello? Come on, Cassidy. Sorry, Sandy. Just got back from work. No way. I didn't know you were working. Why not? 'Cause you're married? Is working a bad thing? Poor you. Why? You must be so poor that you both have to work to make a living. It's not like that. Being a child care worker has been my dream since I was a kid. I enjoy my job and have no plans to quit. Always putting a tough front, huh? But seeing all those messages during the day, it seems you're not working. Still living off our parents? Rude! I do part-time work, you know. But that part-time job doesn't pay enough for you to be independent, right? I'm living at home, so I don't need to hustle that much. Mom and Dad are still working, so even if I don't, we can still eat. I don't see the point of getting a real job. So you help out with housework, right? Mom does it all. Wow, seriously? If you keep depending on them, it's gonna be you in trouble if something happens to them. Oh, please. They're both still in their 60s. They're fine. I spoke to Mom on the phone the other day. She mentioned wanting to get you out of the house soon. She thinks that spoiling you won't do you any good. What? This is the first time I hear about this. You were born when Mom and Dad were already in their 40s, so you've been doted on since you were little. That's why you've turned into such a selfish adult. Mom regrets not being stricter with you. Jeez, so mean of her to say that. I'm their jewel, so they should look after me forever. You're terrible. Turning 25 and yet you're neither working or helping at home, but just drifting around. But you know what? I'm actually moving out. Oh, really? You've finally decided to be independent? I'm getting married. Wow, congratulations. Finally, no more leaning on mom and dad, huh? They must be relieved now. I've won! You won what? My fiancé is the next CEO. So, a future life of luxury is practically guaranteed for me. Quite different from you, who'll have to keep working even after marriage. Sigh. How about that? Feeling envious? No, not really. I don't recall competing with you, so it doesn't bother me. But you see, I never want to lose to you. Even though I'm way better looking, it was so frustrating for me when you got married first. I'm not satisfied unless I'm better than you in everything. Okay. But this time, I've won. His family owns a company, and his dad is the current CEO. He's set to take over as the eldest son soon, so I'll be the wife of the CEO. It's like a dream come true. Where did you meet him? I met him at a singles mixer. There's a bit of an age gap, but he listens to everything I say and is so sweet. He's been so busy with his work that he hasn't had a chance to meet anyone. He said, "I'm a really lucky guy to marry such a young and pretty girl." I see. Well, for a plain Jane like you, getting picked by a wealthy guy is an experience you'd never have. I wouldn't be so sure about that, you know. Once I'm married, I plan to be a stay-at-home wife. Since I'll be taken care of by the CEO of a company, I won't have to work, and I'll be set for life. How about that? Jealous? Not at all. Why not? Because I actually enjoy working. I've never even thought about wanting to be a stay-at-home wife. I see. Understood. What? I bet your husband's not making that much money. That's why you're acting tough, saying you enjoy working. But in truth, you're desperate, right? I'm not. Seriously. I genuinely love my job. What's the fun in a demanding job like childcare worker? Sure, it can be tough at times, but I love kids. And my husband isn't on a low salary. Don't make assumptions about him without even meeting him. Oops, my bad. Come to think of it, I've only seen him in photos. But when I think about a guy who wanted to marry you, I can only picture some regular white-collar worker. You pulled the sickie and ditched my wedding at the last minute, remember? Mom and Dad were so disappointed. I had my reasons. I just couldn't bear to see you looking so happy on your wedding day. But hey, I'll invite you to my wedding. Bring your husband along, okay? Let's see the contrast between the high-class and low-class couples. Sure, whatever. Looking forward to it. Cassidy, my wedding's coming up soon. You'll be there, right? Oh yeah, it's in a week, isn't it? Of course, I won't miss it. Are you texting me just to make sure? No, I wanted to give you a warning before the wedding. Warning? About what? Please don't embarrass me. What do you mean? Like, don't roll up to the venue in a beat-up pickup truck or something. It'll be so embarrassing, so don't, okay? What are you talking about? You've always been blasé about your appearance and belongings, right? Remember when you had that old beat-up car and wore whatever clothes jumped out at you first? That was back when I was a broke student, you know. Aren't you still kind of broke? I'm going to be the future CEO's wife. If his family finds out my older sister's struggling financially, it'll be so awkward. I get it. I'm aware of the rules of the game, so relax. But don't stress too much about it. Huh? I'm feeling quite bad for you. I'm sorry for making you spend money to attend my wedding. It must be tough to get an outfit and shoes sorted, right? Not really. My fiancé got me a designer wedding dress. But for you, a cheap dress from Shein will do just fine. Don't worry about that. I have a couple of formal dresses, thanks to my husband's work-related events. Events? You've never been to such a thing in your life. Blatantly making up stuff? I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, sure. You're just really annoyed that I'm going to be the future CEO's wife, aren't you? Not really. Well, you just keep living in poverty forever. I can totally picture you stomping your feet in frustration while witnessing my gorgeous bridal look. It's gonna be priceless. Hey, I need to ask you something. Yeah? What's up? Your wedding is about to start. Is it okay for the bride to be texting now? Whatever. I want to know what's up. I heard someone who looked like you and your husband arrived in a Mercedes. On top of it, neither of you was driving. Did your friend give you guys a ride? Oh, that was our private driver. A driver? Well, you mentioned not wanting your in-laws to think I was poor, right? I did say that, but... You said it'd be embarrassing to roll up in a beat-up pickup truck because they'd be appalled. Right. But there's a limit to everything, you know. You must have paid a luxury car service. But seriously, that's way too much. Are you trying to mess with me? I didn't arrange that. It's been routine for us to have a driver when we go out together, ever since I got married. No way! Stop joking around! Your husband isn't as wealthy as mine. He actually is. What? He didn't show any signs of it when we first met. I was genuinely surprised when I visited his family. He comes from a long line of landowners and runs a real estate business. Landowner? Yeah, everyone in his family is wealthy, and of course, their family home is a mansion. I thought I wasn't good enough to marry into that family, but it turns out they're down to earth and welcoming despite their status. They embraced me, so I decided to marry him. It's a tight-knit family, and I'm incredibly happy now. I had no idea! Why didn't you tell me? Mom and Dad never mentioned anything like that. They probably chose not to tell you on purpose. Why not? Because they know how competitive you are. They worried you'd do something out of jealousy if you found out. You're kidding! I thought I finally had one up on you. Even if my husband's the future CEO, he drives a domestic car himself. There's no way he can compete with someone who has a personal driver. Whether he's rich or not, it doesn't determine who's winning or losing, you know. Huh! You're probably mocking me as a poor person deep down. Why would you even think that way? I didn't marry him because he's rich. I just happened to fall for someone who happens to be affluent. Ugh! It's so annoying. I shouldn't have invited you to my wedding. It's a bit late to say that now. Oh, by the way, I heard your husband's business is a family-run company. Wait, what? I bumped into some of your hubby's relatives in the lobby earlier. They told me quite a bit. Sounds like your father-in-law runs a small construction company. A small construction company? Don't tell me you didn't know. It's been running since your husband's grandfather's time. They've run it with only family members, not hiring employees. I heard that your mother-in-law is currently in charge of accounting and other administrative tasks. What? Hold on. What do you mean it's just the family? Oh my God, you didn't know any of it? I didn't know it was a family business. All I knew was that his dad was running the company. So you didn't check anything before. But when someone says they run a business, you'd imagine there are like 1,000 employees and the CEO sits in a fancy office, right? Unfortunately, it sounds like it's just a family working there. From what the relatives said, your in-laws intend for you to join the company after marriage to learn the ropes. What? I haven't been told about that. Geez, you decided to marry without knowing anything. I was supposed to be a classy full-time homemaker, married to the future company CEO, not some office clerk in a tiny company. Even so, it's a family business. If your husband's supposed to take over from his dad as the CEO, wouldn't you end up doing accounting like your mother-in-law? No way! I'm terrible at math. I just suck at working in the first place. If you're not happy, why not talk to him and your in-laws about it? What am I going to do? I'm starting to regret this whole thing. This is far from what I had expected. Anyway, don't you need to get ready? The ceremony's starting soon, isn't it? Cassidy, I don't want to marry him after all. Is there any way to call off the wedding right now? What? Are you insane? We've already got a lot of guests gathered here. Canceling it now is totally out of the question. Can't we come up with some excuse, like saying the bride suddenly felt ill or something and cancel it? Pulling a sickie again? I don't want to go through with this. I've never heard of anyone faking an illness for their wedding. Besides, didn't you decide to marry him because you love him? Even if things don't go exactly as planned, isn't overcoming them together what marriage is about? I decided to marry for an elegant lifestyle as a CEO's wife. If it meant hustling in a family-run business, I wouldn't have chosen that old man. That's quite disrespectful to him, you know. I should probably head inside now. Let's cut the chat here. I'm looking forward to seeing you in your wedding dress. Wait! Cassidy! I can't do this! It wasn't supposed to be like this. Guess what? I want an annulment. Jeez, you just had your wedding yesterday. What are you talking about? I can't take it. I should never have gone through with it. You were looking upset the whole time, even though you were supposed to be the star of the show. Of course I was grumpy. My whole life's been thrown off track. Wait, are you still bothered by joining your in-laws' company? If you really don't want to, just explain your reasons and decline. It's not like you made any promises to them before marriage. I didn't, but they're not the type to listen to my opinions. What happened? After the wedding, my in-laws told me I had to join the company right away. I also have to move in with them. Oh, so besides taking over the company, you're also expected to live together? We planned to live just the two of us. We had found an apartment, but they forced us to cancel the lease. Before the wedding, they were nice to me and never mentioned living together. Now, they've both become strict like they're different people. They say, I'm married into their family, so I must obey what they say. Even my husband now insists that the wife should follow the husband's family. Oh no, the whole family holds old-fashioned values. Everything feels completely different now. Was I deceived? My husband used to agree with all my wishes before we got married. What in the world did I do? They probably acted nice because they were desperate to find a wife. So, they were all acting? Most likely. How old is your husband now? He's almost 40. Perhaps he had trouble finding a partner due to his work and parents. Amidst that, your readiness to marry just because he's the successor might have been attractive to him. No way! Normally, you'd ask about the other person's job and parents before getting married. But all you could think of was that being the CEO meant being rich. You accepted his proposal before you tried to get to know him well enough, right? I'm sure he must have been grateful for your presence as he was in a rush. What the heck? It's like I fell into a trap. I wouldn't say it's a trap exactly. While it's terrible that they're pressuring you to live with them and join their company after the wedding, you're also at fault for not properly evaluating your partner before deciding to marry. Then, I'm divorcing him right away. Give me your husband. What? What nonsense are you talking about? I want to marry a wealthy guy. Being wealthy doesn't mean anyone will do, right? At this point, it doesn't matter. I just want to escape from them. I'm tired of being bossed around by these old-fashioned people. And you want my husband in exchange for that? Why not? I'll give you mine in return. You can't just trade husbands like objects. It's not fair that you got what I want. You've found a wealthy husband and live a high life. I want a personal chauffeur with a Mercedes too. We're sisters, so share some happiness with me. You've found the next CEO as your husband, haven't you? You got blessings from many people at your wedding. Do your best and be happy. I won't! I can't be happy! Why am I the only one facing this? I just wanted to marry a wealthy man. I haven't done anything wrong. It seems like payback for looking down on and judging others for being poor. I'm going out to dinner with my husband now. Later. Wait, Cassidy! I'm sorry for saying you're poor. Please, don't abandon me. Sandy started living with her husband and in-laws. She also began working at their company, leaving her with no time to rest, caught up in household chores and work. Her mother-in-law's guidance was so strict that it bordered on bullying, and she couldn't tolerate it anymore. She brought up the topic of divorce with her husband, but he just dismissed it. Her in-laws scolded her, saying, "Divorce? Don't make a fuss over such trivial matters." Leaving that family anytime soon seems impossible. Undoubtedly, she deeply regrets marrying for money. As for me, I'm surrounded by a loving husband and his family, doing a job I find fulfilling and enjoying happy days. What's more, we recently found out that a new life is growing inside me. Right now, my family and I are eagerly anticipating the birth of our baby.
Hey, I need you to lend me $5,000 right now. I really need it.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? What are you planning to do with that kind of money?
Don't ask for details. It's an emergency. I have to get a gift for a friend's birthday party. Everyone decided to pitch in for luxury brands.
Hold on. $5,000 for a gift? That's ridiculous. And it's your friend's birthday, right? You should pay for it yourself.
Are you trying to embarrass me? Everyone's getting Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and I'd be the only one left out.
This isn't about humiliation. It's just not realistic. Earn it yourself if you want it so badly.
There's no way I can afford that. You know how little an office worker's salary is. You're freelancing and making good money, so you could help me out.
Well, don't count on my earnings. First off, $5,000 isn't exactly pocket change that I can just toss your way.
Ugh, you're so cold. Family is supposed to help each other out.
Don't use family only when it's convenient for you. You're the one living selfishly anyway.
Selfishly? What's that supposed to mean? I just want to be like everyone else. Don't you understand how that feels?
No, I don't. What I don't get is relying on others to fix the mess you've made from overspending.
I knew you'd say that. But for your information, I've thought this through. I even have a repayment plan so you don't have to worry.
A plan? It's probably unrealistic, isn't it? If you were serious about paying it back, you wouldn't be asking to borrow this much in the first place.
I'm serious. I can just pay it back little by little. And since we're family, there's no need for interest.
Are you seriously saying that? Forget interest. I'm not even confident you'll repay the principal.
So you don't trust me at all? Fine, I'll just find another way.
That's probably for the best. Figuring out your own problems is a key part of being an adult.
I don't need to rely on you anymore. I can't believe family sounds this meaningless.
To me, your idea of family is what feels meaningless.
Fine, I won't ask you for help. But don't forget that you're the kind of brother who lets his sister get humiliated in front of her friends.
So you're still upset with me, huh? The problem would be solved if you just stopped living so extravagantly.
It's not extravagance, it's part of self-improvement. Seriously, a woman's beauty and the brands she chooses are her go-to assets. The fact that you can't see that just shows how lame you are as a brother.
Lame? If anything, your mindset is outdated. A person's worth isn't determined by the brands they wear.
All right. Enough with the lecture. Why don't you just stick to your outdated values for the rest of your life? I'll live my life my way.
Do whatever you want. Just stop causing me trouble.
Hey Benjamin, how have you been? We're siblings, but it feels like we never see each other anymore.
Oh, Luna, what's up?
It's sudden, but I've decided to move out.
Wait, you're leaving home? Really? Why so suddenly? Is it because you're finally getting married and moving into a new place?
I wish. Unfortunately, I'm still single.
Oh, I see. But you've lived at home your whole life, right? What happened? Why are you deciding to move out now?
Well, I'm getting older. Living at our parents' home forever isn't exactly cool, you know. Plus, I'm worried I'll miss my chance to get married if I stay here.
I don't think it's uncool, though. You save on rent, keep living expenses low. There are plenty of benefits. Of course, I think it's important to pitch in financially at home, but it's still way cheaper than living on your own.
I get that, but honestly, I just need some space for Mom. Lately, we've been clashing a lot. You know how she can be kind of difficult, right? Once we start arguing, neither of us backs down and it just escalates.
Yeah, I'll admit Mom's always been like that. But it's not like this just started happening, right? From where I'm standing, it usually looks like you're the one starting things. Honestly, I think it's your fault most of the time. You've been a troublemaker since we were kids. Remember how anxious Mom got when you were going out with those troublemakers?
That's all in the past, isn't it? Why are you bringing it up now?
Well, because with that kind of history, Mom probably worries about you even more and feels the need to meddle.
Don't call it a history. I've learned my lesson and I'm working properly now.
Even so, from Mom's perspective, the worrying never stops. As long as you're living at her home, she's going to feel a need to say something.
And that's exactly what's annoying. I'm an adult now and I just want her to give me some space.
I get how you feel, but I doubt Mom's personality is going to change that easily.
I know, but that's why I think putting some distance between us is the only way to avoid stressing each other out. I decided to move out and take a little cooling off period. Honestly, I'm confused about why you're talking about that stuff from way back.
So does that mean there's no drama like before?
No. These days, the only kind of guy I'm into is someone with money.
Wow, straight to the point, huh? Well, I guess that's better than troublemakers.
At this age, you realize something. When it comes to choosing a life partner, it's not about looks or personality, it's money that really matters. I've come to understand recently just how important financial stability is in a marriage. If life is tough, things like looks and personality lose their meaning. Speaking of which, what about you? Do you have any plans to get married?
You're asking me? I haven't had a girlfriend since we broke up 3 years ago. Honestly, talking about this stuff kinda stings.
Are you kidding me? Being single at your age? Are you seriously done for?
Oh, shut up. You don't even have someone, let alone plans to get married.
I'm still young and I'm 6 years younger than you, so there's no need to rush. I'm a woman, so I've got more time to choose, don't I? But you're the eldest son, so don't you have a responsibility to carry on the family? If you don't get married and have a kid soon, won't that be a problem?
Wow, Luna. That's kind of an old-fashioned way of thinking. We're living in an era of diversity, you know? Comments like that are pretty risky these days. Not everyone follows the same path in life. Wouldn't you hate it if someone told you to get married? I don't think it's fair to push that on to others.
I wouldn't mind being told that, because I do plan to get married eventually.
Oh yeah? But do you have someone in mind?
Not right now, but I'll find someone soon enough. Lately, I've been hitting up mixers like crazy. I'm gorgeous, so I'm always super popular at those things. No matter where I go, I'm always the center of attention. Honestly, at any mixer, I'm the cutest one there, so even though the competition's tough, it's an easy win for me.
Yeah, you've got plenty of self-confidence. I'll give you that. But don't forget who gave you those looks. You should be thanking Mom for that. You take after her, after all.
Oh, come on. Can you not bring that up? Like I've said before, I'm not exactly thrilled when people say I look like Mom.
Why not? Mom was beautiful, wasn't she?
It's not about whether she was beautiful or not. I just don't like being compared to my mom. I just want to think of myself as someone who stands on my own, you know?
So you hate being told you look like Mom?
I do. Honestly, being compared to Mom is the worst. I'd rather be told I look like a pig.
Wow, you're really not getting along with Mom, huh? Why'd you hate her so much?
I told you from the start, I've been arguing with her a lot.
Why?
I just want her to leave me alone. I'm an adult now. Yesterday we got into an argument, and she told me to get out of the house, so I decided to do exactly that.
I see.
You know, ever since Dad passed away, Mom's been even more strict and nagging.
She's probably just worried about you. That's what parents do.
But Mom doesn't nag you nearly as much, does she? She probably loves you more. Mom's a woman too, you know. She probably feels competitive with me because I'm also a woman.
What kind of logic is that? Isn't it just because you've messed up so much in the past?
That's not it. Maybe guys just don't get it. Stuff like this. There's this sense of rivalry you feel only between women. I do want to get along with Mom, you know, but she's not willing to meet me halfway. That's why I've decided to leave.
Well, I guess there's something going on that I, as a guy, can't understand. Luna, we have a problem. What are you doing right now? Come to the house immediately.
What?
It's Mom. She collapsed.
What do you mean collapsed? You're kidding, right?
I'm at the hospital now. Mom's situation is serious, so if you're able, please hurry and come over.
What happened? This is hard to take in. Mom was always so strong, and now she just collapsed?
They're still running tests, so we don't know the details yet. But when I got to the house, she was unconscious. I tried calling out to her, but she didn't respond at all. I had no choice but to call an ambulance.
No way. Mom is unconscious?
She was breathing, but she didn't react to anything. Honestly, I was so shaken I couldn't even process what was happening. Please, come as soon as you can, but if you can't right away, just get here as fast as possible. This could be a critical moment for Mom.
Got it. I'll hurry, but why were you at the house?
Actually, I talked to Mom on the phone this morning. I thought she might be feeling lonely now that you've moved out. Her voice sounded a little off, so I decided to check on her.
I see.
She said she was, but I just wanted to make sure. I'm glad I went, but honestly, I regret not going sooner. I never imagined something like this would happen. I just thought maybe she'd caught a little cold. I can't believe Mom suddenly ended up like this.
She's always been so strong. She hardly ever got sick.
Exactly. She was always so active, gardening every day and staying busy around the house. That's why this is such a shock.
I wonder what caused it. I just hope the hospital can figure it out soon.
Yeah, me too. For now, we just have to wait for the test results, but let's keep praying together.
Hey, what if Mom doesn't make it? I'm honestly terrified just thinking about it.
Stop it. Don't say something like that. Mom is still fighting, so it's way too early to talk like that.
I know, but if we don't think about these things now, it'll be even harder later. Remember how chaotic things were when Dad passed away? We didn't even have time to prepare, and it was so overwhelming.
That was different. It was an accident and we couldn't help it. But this time, we have at least a little time to think ahead, so I want to be prepared for anything.
Still, we don't know yet if Mom's condition is life-threatening, right?
Aren't you jumping to conclusions?
But she fainted and is now completely unconscious, right? It's obviously not something minor. If the worst happens and we're not ready, we're the ones who'll struggle later.
Fine, I get it. Let's figure out what we need to check and make sure we're prepared.
I'm not just worried about the funeral. We also need to check on the finances ahead of time, or it could lead to problems later, right? Mom inherited a pretty large amount when Dad passed away, right? Including the insurance money, it must have been a significant sum.
Yeah, that's true. Dad was with a solid company and likely has some good savings too.
What's happened to all that money now? I know Mom doesn't spend much on luxuries, so there should still be a substantial amount left, right?
That's true. Mom's always been frugal and she seemed to cut back a lot on living expenses, but I've never really asked her about the savings.
And that's the issue. I know Mom's been managing everything carefully, but if there's no plan for what to do when the time comes, it'll be a problem for us.
You're right. Once Mom stabilizes, we should make a proper list of things to check and figure out what needs to be done. For now, let's stay as calm as possible and think this through.
Got it. If you're willing to work on this with me, I feel a lot better. But having this kind of conversation is really tough, isn't it? So about the inheritance, normally it'd be split evenly between us, right? But I lived with Mom for a longer time, didn't I? So don't you think I deserve a bigger share?
Are you serious? Is that what you meant by checking on things? I can't believe you worry about inheritance at a time like this when Mom is in such critical condition. Is that really the kind of person you are?
But money is an important family matter, isn't it? If we discuss it now, it could lead to problems later.
Still, saying you deserve more because you lived with her? That logic makes no sense to me. If you have been taking care of Mom, helping her daily, or supporting her financially, that'll be a different story. But in reality, weren't you just staying there and relying on her?
That's not true. I drove Mom to the hospital or grocery store so many times since she doesn't have a license, and I did plenty around the house too. I'd say I was helping take care of her. And it's not like I was living extravagantly. I thought we were supporting each other.
But isn't that just normal family stuff? If anything, you probably put more of a burden on her instead of giving anything back.
What? You're only saying that because you're a freelancer who makes decent money. I'm just a low-paid office worker. I've had my struggles too. So wouldn't it be fair if I got a larger share of the inheritance?
I honestly can't even think about discussing this while Mom is in this situation.
Why not? You're just procrastinating and avoiding the issue. This is exactly the kind of thing we should talk about now.
Do you really believe that? Have you ever even thought about how Mom might feel?
I have thought about it, but practical matters are important too, aren't they? This isn't something emotions alone can solve. Hey, I can't believe this is really happening. The things we talked about have actually come true. It's just too painful. I'm on my way to the funeral home now. Mom was so full of life, and now I can't believe she passed away without ever regaining consciousness. Life is so unpredictable, isn't it? This time, we really need to talk about the inheritance properly.
We've got everything covered. We don't need an outsider here.
What? Outsider? What do you mean? You're not talking about me, are you?
That's right. I hate to say it, but that's how Mom wanted it.
Why would you say something like that? We're family, aren't we? I can't believe even you would be so cold to me.
It's not just me. This was Mom's decision.
What? What are you even talking about? Mom's not here anymore, so how could she have said that?
You don't have any inheritance rights. Mom took legal steps to remove you as an heir, and those steps were officially approved by the court. You're the only one who was excluded.
What? You're joking, right? This can't be real.
Mom decided to cut ties with you. That was her choice.
Cut ties? That's impossible. I'm her daughter. It's my rightful inheritance as part of this family.
Legally, it's possible to take that right away. Mom understood that and made sure to prepare everything in advance. When I first heard about it, I was shocked too. But after hearing the explanation from the lawyer, I had no choice but to accept it.
There's no way I can accept that Mom would do something like this.
Her lawyer came by earlier and explained everything. Apparently, he was an old friend of Dad's. Mom had relied on him since Dad's time. That's probably why he made sure to carry out her wishes so thoroughly.
But that doesn't make sense. Why am I, her own daughter, the only one excluded?
If you think about what you meant to Mom, it might start to make sense. Mom had her reasons.
What are you even saying? I can't accept being the only one left out of the inheritance.
Your approval isn't needed. This was a decision Mom made while she was alive, and there's no way to overturn it now.
Why? How's this possible? I'm her daughter. How could she leave me with nothing? That's completely unfair. It's obvious, isn't it? Mom always liked you better. That's what this is about, isn't it?
Deep down, you must know why Mom made this decision. There's no way you don't have an idea.
Oh, I don't know. I was just living with her like any normal daughter would.
You really don't know? Huh, I'm shocked. The fact that you feel no guilt at all leaves me completely speechless. Think back to all the terrible things you did while living with Mom.
What are you talking about? What terrible things? I seriously have no idea what you're referring to.
You don't remember? You stole money from Mom's wallet multiple times. You even sold her belongings without permission to get cash. And that's not all. You were constantly rough with her. Are you really going to deny it?
What are you even talking about? I never do something like that. This has to be some kind of lie, right? Someone must have made this up to frame me.
It's not a lie. Mom was hurt so deeply and you were just completely oblivious to it.
No, I can't believe this. I'd never do something like that to Mom. You have to believe me.
Even if you say that, after learning about the pain Mom carried for so long, I just can't believe you. And Mom had cameras installed in the house.
What?
She must have thought the footage would help if she ever needed to file something with the court. She also kept medical records from the times you injured her. When Mom was hospitalized, I saw the bruises on her body.
Bruises? Maybe she just fell or something.
Even with video evidence, you're still making excuses? I'm amazed by your nerve. Mom was smart to leave behind such solid proof. If she hadn't, everything you did would have stayed hidden.
Sure, there were times when I got into fights with her, and maybe my hand accidentally hit her. But I never meant to hurt her. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Then what about the time you put detergent in her food? What were you thinking when you did that? That was caught on camera too.
It was?
Yeah, it was. And don't tell me you were trying to harm her just for the inheritance.
No, I would never do something like that. It was just a prank. I was mad after a fight and did it to blow off steam, that's all. I didn't mean any harm.
And because of your little prank, Mom actually got sick and has stomach problems. Do you realize this could already be considered assault?
I didn't mean for that to happen. I never thought it would get that bad.
Regardless, you kept doing things like this and Mom completely gave up on you. You might have been looking forward to the inheritance, but unfortunately, you're not entitled to a single penny.
This is just too unfair. We're family. Why do I have to be treated like this?
Mom collapsing so suddenly might have been caused by the stress you put her through all these years. She finally managed to get you out of the house and probably thought she'd have some peace. But instead, this happens. It's honestly heartbreaking. Mom deserved to live a calm life, free from you. But she didn't even get that.
Oh, stop making me out to be the villain. You didn't exactly take care of her either. You moved to the city and barely came home, let alone did anything to help her.
You're right. Looking back, I wish I had visited more often. But I checked in with Mom every other day on WhatsApp to see how she was doing. And I sent her money every month. She didn't use it and saved it all, though. On top of that, I never missed sending her gifts for her birthday or Mother's Day.
Wait, really?
You lived with Mom for years, and you didn't even know that?
Well, Mom never said anything about it.
If you had genuinely tried to understand her, you wouldn't have had to ask her to clarify things for you.
But... Hey, Benjamin. How long are you going to keep treating me like an outsider? Enough is enough. At least let me leave some flowers for Mom. Isn't it cruel to not even let me into the house?
No.
Come on, it's just flowers.
This is what Mom wanted. She wrote it in a letter.
A letter? There was a letter separate from the will?
Yeah, I found a letter addressed to me. She wasn't very outspoken, so she must have decided to explain things in writing. In the letter, she wrote about her decision to cut ties with you and to exclude you as an heir.
Was there a letter addressed to me?
I looked, but there wasn't. The letter also mentioned that you were in debt. Apparently, you spent beyond your means, wrapping yourself in designer brands and splurging far beyond what your salary could cover.
Well, I didn't want to be left behind by my friends. It's embarrassing to be the only one without designer brands when everyone else has them. All my friends only use high-end brands. Their bags, watches, shoes, everything is flashy and attention-grabbing. Even when we meet up, it's not at regular cafes but high-end restaurants. It costs so much every time, but I was scared they'd stop inviting me if I said no. To stay part of the group, I had to keep up with them.
That's such a shallow friendship. You dragged mom into your mess just to maintain those fake relationships?
Why did it have to come to this? It's not like I wanted to live this way either.
You brought this on yourself, right? You always put your own desires first and dumped everything else on mom. Time and time again, you caused trouble and left mom to clean up the mess. This is just the result of all that catching up to you. Mom is gone now. There's no one left to bail you out anymore. And as for me, I've decided I'm done with you too. I can't even see you as my sister anymore. From now on, you'll have to rebuild your life on your own. No matter how much you cry or scream, no one's going to help you.
Are you serious? That's so cruel.
I'm dead serious. After seeing how you drove mom to the edge and only cared about yourself, I realized you're not worth staying connected to anymore.
Oh, don't say that. I'm reflecting on my actions. I really am.
If you're truly sorry, then prove it through your actions from now on. Words alone won't change a thing. I never saw Luna again. I ignore her calls and messages on WhatsApp completely. These days, she hardly even tries to contact me anymore. However, the rumors I occasionally hear from people back home are things I wish I could block out. After everything that happened, she was overwhelmed by debt. At first, she tried leaning on her friends, but it seems they abandoned her, and no one offered her a helping hand. Luna, who once defined herself by wearing luxury brands to maintain her image, has now sold everything, leaving her with a completely unrecognizable appearance. She eventually lost her place to live and, cornered by debt collectors, was taken somewhere out in the countryside. From what I've heard, she's now deeply entangled in night work. But no matter how hard she works, it's never enough to cover the repayments. Apparently, she lives her life in tears, struggling just to survive. As for me, I'm preparing to move into the house mom left behind. It's filled with memories and I want to take good care of it. I plan to use the inheritance mom entrusted to me wisely, putting it towards something meaningful to honor her legacy.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.